as we know, certain chapters from the class 12 political science textbook, NCERT textbook have been removed. And what the NCERT is saying essentially is that the chapters have been reduced to reduce pressure on the students. What is your reaction to that?
Good afternoon. Let me tell you that I was just listening to the entire narrative on the omission of the chapter, especially on the Mughal history. Whatever you do, whatever we try to omit, but we can't change the history and we can't erase the history from our books, because today we are all living in a digital age where everything is available on the internet, on web. So all these students have got access to that. But what is really concerning is that the government of the day, I know because we have the NEP, that's the National Education Policy, which is being implemented. But on the pretext of reducing the burden on the students and omitting the chapters, especially on the Mughal history, because are you going to also remove, the Taj Mahal? Are you going to remove the Qutub Minar? Are you going to remove the Red Fort from our history? Are you going to demolish them and bulldoze them? This is not the way, actually, because what happens
Sir,
is...
NCERT is saying that the chapters have been reduced to reduce pressure on the students because of excessive content. So what is your reaction to that?
No, that's what. Because, see, why only the Mughal chapters? Because there are so many other chapters in the political science. So that could have been reviewed. I know the expert committee was constituted. The expert committee has reviewed the whole thing and submitted the report. And what the government is saying that based on their report, the NCERT has taken this step. But I think the omission, and especially anything to do with the Mughal history, that is totally not acceptable, because that is our history, that's our culture, that is our heritage. And we are proud of our history, we are proud of our heritage, because Indian history and Indian heritage is the richest in the world today, and of which we are proud. If we go to the other countries, if we see, they are all trying to preserve their history, they are trying to preserve their heritage. But whereas we are trying to slowly and in a very discreet manner, trying to remove the history, we are trying to change the names of the roads, we are trying to change,
right.
So this is not, I think, done. The government of the day has to understand one thing, that whatever we do, but these young minds should not be, affected because of the temporary politics. We should not, cause the permanent damage to the history and the students.
Absolutely, sir. Many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now.